Did you make the call?
Yes, darling. It looks promising.
Promising? What do you mean? How can they get through when all the telephone lines are down in Zurich?
Well, Harding is going to go to Zurich himself. He's going to talk to Kelly there.
Okay. Okay, now that's great. Harding's a good man, and maybe he can explain to Kelly that she has to trust Jeffrey and our whole kidnapping plan is a hoax.
Gonna work out fine.
What's the matter?
I just hate putting Kelly through all this, even though we have no other choice.
Oh, no, there's something else, Cece, and I want to know what it is.
All right. Say the truth, I am very concerned about the fact we put this whole operation in the hands of a man named Jeffrey, who we know literally nothing about.
We're just going to have to trust him,
Sweetheart, the man has been staying at the house for about a month now. What do we know about him?
Saved my life.
Yes, and I am very indebted to him. And if he saves Kelly, I'm indebted to him again. CC Capital. Yes. Prices have fallen. Chance of them going up tonight? I understand, thank you.
Stock market problems?
Wasn't business, darling. It's code that Harding and I have is something that's not quite right.
What happened?
Major snowstorm in Central Europe, and it's gotten worse in the past hour. All the telephone lines are down.
Well, then I'm glad Harding's going by himself.
I'm afraid it's worse in London. Planes are not getting off the ground. The channel is in terrible shape, and the hydrophones can't even make it across there. So I'm afraid that Jeffrey's going to make it there before Harding does.
I guess we are going to put our faith in him, aren't we?
No, not while I have some options.
Wait a minute, what are you going to do?
I have some people in Paris who owe me. I'm going to call in a debt. You listen to me. It's going to work out. You understand? It will work out.
Can I take it off now? Well, not quite. Ted, people, they must be watching. I think you're going to kidnap me or something.
They're very close, my dear.
Oh, stop it. Come on, I demand to know where we are. What are you doing?
You haven't figured it out yet, huh?
Well, I know we're near the water.
Okay, enough. All right. Now, this is very, very important that you don't move.
Wait a minute, what are you doing?
Well, you're on a plank, a very narrow plank, and there are just a few little sharkies down below
Ted!
that might nibble off on your head. Oh, so don't move. You ready?
Yes.
Ta-da!
Parents' yacht.
Yeah, astute observation there.
Dinner. We're gonna have dinner on here. That's great.
Well, yeah, we have dinner, but that's not the sole purpose of us being aboard, my dear. See, we're on a yacht, okay? And the major purpose, I believe, in my heart, of having a yacht is to set sail in the starlit night.
We're gonna go sailing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just the two of us.
That'd be great.
You need to sit down.
I'm fine.
You are not fine, Mason. You've been knocked down. I'm calling a doctor.
I don't need a doctor.
Are you sure?
Julia, I have a bump on the head, a slightly cut lip, and a partially bruised ego because I wasn't able to handle the situation.
Mason, Gus used to be a fighter. He's a very powerful man. You know, you really shouldn't have tried to stop him.
Do I sense you're coming around to my side?
I didn't say that.
You don't have to. The action speaks for itself, Julia. Julia, the man broke out of jail. Surely you're not stubborn enough to still insist that he's innocent.
You drop that! Drop it, man. No, you drop it. Drop it now! What the hell you think you're doing, man? I said drop it!
I don't want to do this.
Drop it now!
Yeah.
All right.
Look, just be cool. Just be cool. All right.
All right, nice work, cop. Now, real easy. With your foot, just kick it over to me. Come on, do it. Don't move. You don't move a muscle. Unless I say so. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sir. I like that.
Hey, I'll tell you what, why don't the two of you...
shut up!
Let's let the women out of here.
Just shut up!
what I'm gonna do is that you and your white bread girlfriend join the party. Huh? And let's kick that piece on over here. Kick it over here and get in here. Come on, I said, get in here.
This is bad, man.
And now we're gonna really have some fun. Huh? We're gonna really have some fun. I thought you'd be down at the courthouse.
Oh, I just couldn't bring myself to go. I knew in my heart Alice did not want to see me at that courthouse.
Oh, I think Alice has been through so much lately, I'm not sure that she knows for certain what she wants. Okay. Why don't you just sit down for a minute? Go ahead, sit down. Now, you just relax, and I'll fix us a drink, and then we'll wait to hear what the verdict on Gus was.
I'm so lucky to have you, Lionel. Wish Jane and Alice had half the faith in me you do.
Well, give it time, huh?
I'm not sure there's that much time left.
You know something? Being a fairly experienced hand at making mistakes, I can tell you from that experience that people get over things if you're willing to change, and eventually people realize that you have changed.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right. You know something, man?
What?
I have come to realize in a very short amount of time that not only do I want you, but I need you.
I need you too, Lionel.
So, what made you decide to go on a sunset, moonlit sail?
Sailing, sailing over the... How does the song go?
I don't know.
Sailing, yeah, neither do I. My dad used to always sing this song. We'd come out on this boat and he'd start singing Sailing,
Dad, you're
Sailing. We'd go...
ignoring my question.
I'm sorry. What's your question?
What's the occasion?
The occasion is that I am married to you, and I think it's about time that we did something just for the fun. But now it's up to you. Okay, now we could either set sail on this beautiful, beautiful starlit night, or we could go back home and hang out with Gene and Dad. It's up to you.
Sailing, sailing.
All right. Okay, now this is the whole plan here. First, I want to start off with a continuation of our picnic we had last...
Yeah, well, I think I did a few silly things. I think it was because of the champagne.
I was counting on that, my dear.
You thought of everything.
Well, no, I hope not. Yeah, I hope you have a few surprises yourself.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if you gave me fair enough warning.
Grab the glasses. I'll open up the champagne.
I don't know, Ted. I think if we, open up the bottle before we get out of the port, we'll never leave.
Well, that might not be such a bad idea after all.
What put you in such a crazy mood?
Oh, I don't know. Might have a lot to do with this, Haley I met a little while ago.
Haley?
Yeah.
Like a goofy name.
Well, she's a goofy chick. But I don't know. You know, somehow she managed to get under my skin, and now every once in a while I get this urge to shed this capital persona I have, and poof, I go out and I do weird things. I set sail on these wild yacht cruises, and I have like these midnight picnics. I don't know what's getting into me right now. It's just crazy. Well, to us. Oh gosh!
I do not think that Gus is guilty.
Julia, he willfully attempted and thus far has achieved a violent escape.
I was there. Remember? I am not going to deny that it happened, but look at the man's motivation. I mean, wouldn't you have tried to get away if you had been unjustly convicted twice?
The odds of winning the Irish sweepstakes are better than 2 false convictions.
Aha. But somebody always wins, don't they?
Yeah, only this time Gus lost and he has to pay the price.
Incredible. I mean, this man has obviously been railroaded twice, and you haven't got an ounce of compassion for him, whatever. You're like a legal machine. You just grind him up and spit him out like raw meat. Where are your feelings, Mason?
I have feelings at the moment, Julia. The most intense kind of feeling, pain.
I'm sorry. I suppose that you have really paid for being such a scoundrel.
Yeah, through the nose, through the lip, on the head. First Alice slaps me, and then Gus knocks me down. An eventful day for Santa Barbara's purveyor of justice.
You mean perverter?
Yeah. And now you're reading me the riot act for simply doing my job.
You have no shame whatsoever, do you?
Professionally, no. But I hope that our professional difference doesn't interfere with our friendship.
Stop talking. You're turning blue.
Why, Miss Wainwright, you do have a heart after all.
Don't count on it.
Come on, babe. And you're gonna get out of here.
You know, man, the police are going to have the airports covered. They're going to have the buses covered. The train station is going to be covered.
You cops think you're so doggone smart, don't you? There's more than one way out of here.
Well, I'm sure there are, man, but I don't think you want to add a federal offense to the beef you already got running. Now, why don't you just cut your losses here?
Hey, the only loss gonna be is this little lady here.
No, please, don't do me, please.
Come on, baby. You gonna have a little fun, huh?
Why don't you leave the girl alone, man?
Shut up! What? You want to be the first hero cop, huh? First dead hero?
Cruz, please.
Cruz? The hell kind of name is that? What is a pretty white chick like you doing slumming around with this scum? Oh, you a little too close to home, Cruz? Bet you just love to snuggle up next to this one, huh? I know you're kind, lady. I knew I was at home with you. I knew you was gonna nail that poor sucker who works for you.
Why don't you take me and leave this woman here alone?
Shut up! Just shut up! I'm running the show. And if you say another word, I'm not gonna be so nice to everybody here. You got that, Cruz?
Не осталось.
It's all over my dress right now.
I'm sorry.
Right. What did you do, shake the bottle or something? Ted?
Guilty as charged.
I thought you were pointing that thing at me. Ted Capwell, now I'm soaked to the skin all night.
Well, no, not necessarily.
What?
Well, I have something for you.
What is it?
Open it and see.
I can't believe you. Oh, Ted.
Uh-oh. That must be the wrong box. I ordered a waffle iron. That's not it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's the right present. See, it was between that and the waffle iron. Well, it's a beautiful present for a beautiful woman.
I don't know if I could wear it.
You don't like it, huh?
No, I do. I mean, I love it. I love the way it looks. I just don't know if I could do it justice.
Well, there's just one way to find out.
I guess I could try it on.
Maybe your husband can help.
A little.
picked this best hour, and I knew it looked beautiful on you, but I was wrong. You... It's gorgeous, Haley.
Ted.
You know, Haley, you don't know how beautiful you are. Turn around. Let me look at you here.
Stop it, you're embarrassing me. I don't know what to say. I mean, this is a beautiful evening. Dinner, and now this beautiful dress.
I don't hear any thank yous or anything like that that makes it seem like this evening is over. We're just getting started.
Hi. Did you get the call through Paris?
Yes, I did. I told him to get to Zurich as quickly as possible.
Good. How's the weather there?
Bad, Donna. But it's not as bad as London, and I told him to get there somehow. Use a snowmobile if they have to, but get there.
First Gina, and now the weather. It's like everything is conspiring against us, Cece.
Listen to me, man. This is a temporary setback. You gotta believe that.
I know. I know. It just all seems so risky.
It's gonna work.
Honey, I'm home.
No, you are not home. You may be inhabiting this house, but don't ever get into your small mind of yours that you are ever home here.
What's going on around here anyway?
Nothing!
Did you get some bad news while I was out?
Yes, you came back.
What's Sophia crying about anyway?
I am not crying, Gina. I got something in my eye.
She told you she's got something in her eye.
I bet she does. I bet she got a real eyeful. She probably got a real good look at that plan of yours to bring Kelly back home, go up in smoke.
Guess I can't very well escort my new girlfriend with bloodstains on my pants now, can I?
You know, it's not too late to change your mind.
Go ahead and take this jacket here, too. Your daddy's not gonna be needed where he's going.
It's your fault.
My fault. So you gotta learn. There are losers and there are winners. Your daddy is a loser. Ellis, what you trying to do? You want some, huh? You want some of this, don't you? Ellis, get over here. Something, girl.
Don't hit her!
I bet you really have your hands full with this one over here, don't you? Oh, she's real demanding. I can tell by the look in her eye. She used to get in her way. Yeah. It's too bad, Snow White. Your daddy's not here to bail you out with them big bucks. See? It's just gonna be you and your boyfriend here. The cop. Give you two a chance to get to know each other without a whole lot of talk. Huh? Yeah. The real man and woman don't need a lot of talk. Ain't that right, Princess? Good. Hope you two are nice and comfortable. Come on, sweet thing. Come on. You say goodbye to your friends here. Me and you, we're getting ready to split. Come on.
Sailing. Yeah, the rest of that song.
I don't know how it goes. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Who sang it?
My dad.
No. I mean, who made it famous?
My dad.
Ted.
No, I'm not kidding. I mean, that's all he knows is the first two words of that song. We'd come out here and that's all he'd sing. We're like, Dad, shut up!
Oh, that's not very nice.
Well, you haven't heard him sing. That's not very nice.
I've heard you sing. I like it.
Well, you're the only person I've sung for.
Really? you.
I wouldn't be too thankful, though. Give us about, 20 years when we're married. You're gonna be singing, you'll be like, Ted, shut up.
You think we'll be married for 20 years?
Yeah. Want another oyster?
You know, I wasn't sure I'd ever get used to those things.
Well, good, because I love them. You know, they also say that these are good for you in a certain way.
Oh, lots of vitamins?
You could say that.
Ted, you're not telling me something. What? Come on, what?
Oh, it's no big deal. It's just that, you know, they say that these oysters help with certain desires that people have.
Is this why you've been, like, feeding all those to me?
No, I like them. They're good.
Oh, right. Okay, so what other food did you buy for us?
Nothing. I got 2 dozen of these things.
You are impossible.
No, it's just an old wives' tale. But I have to admit, you are looking more ravishing in this dress than every oyster I've had.
I love this dress.
I'd like to buy you a whole new wardrobe.
You better watch out. I may turn into someone totally new.
Oh, I don't want you to turn into someone new. I like you just the way you are. I would like to buy the best for my wife. What are you smiling at? What?
I like hearing you say my wife.
Oh, yeah? My wife. My wife.
My home, Cece. But if you think anything goes on around here that I don't know about, you're wrong.
Just what is it you think you know, Gina?
About your plans for Kelly? It won't work.
Oh, come on. Don't poker face me. I know a bluff when I see one.
You think I'm bluffing?
I don't think. I know. I've made millions done when people are bluffing.
Well, you're gonna lose millions on this one, Cece.
Really? Well, you play your best card, little girl.
I will. I'll play it on Jeffrey. Does he happen to be around?
He's out on an errand.
An extended one, I'll bet.
It's just a game to you, isn't it, Gina? My daughter's life is on the line, her future is at stake, and it's just a dirty little game.
No, it's not a little game, Sophia. It's a big game. And don't you expect me to cry in tears for your dear, darling Kelly. Because if she does come back here and she gets justice, it'll be because of me. So why don't you try thinking about it that way? Now, maybe I'm postponing your little reconciliation for a while, and it may be costing Cece some money. But at least she's got a shot. And for that, you should get down on your hands and knees and thank me. You never did like hearing the truth, did you, Cece?
Cece Capo.
Did everything go as planned?
No, not exactly.
What happened?
Oh, necessity developed for a substitution?
The original message wasn't acceptable?
No.
I think I'll go watch some television with Brandon.
Look, I'd rather not discuss this right now, okay?
Should we talk about it at home in the near future?
It's an excellent suggestion.
Wait a minute. There's no need to go rushing things.
No, I'm fine.
You are not fine. You've had a bad shock. There's no need to go dashing about.
Yeah, well, I just had another one.
What?
I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Suffice it to say, all is not well in the Capitol House.
Nate.
Did you get it?
Oh.
Well, what happened?
The cork broke off. Half of it's here and half of it's in the bottle. 59 Bordeaux. Very good.
You are a moron.
Darling, I know more about wine than you'll ever know.
How could you possibly have missed that phone call?
I didn't hear any phone call, darling, and I was here all the time.
Well, I guess you would have had to have had the power on now, wouldn't you?
Thought I did. What was the call about?
It was about Kelly.
Who was calling?
Cece. I'm not sure exactly what he was saying. He was talking in code, but it was about the plan to bring Kelly back here. I could tell by the look on Sophia's face. And if he hadn't been such a fool, we'd have the whole conversation recorded, and we know where Kelly is right now.
I didn't know it wasn't turned on. I didn't turn it off.
I did. But I'm not taking the rap for it. Any idiot would have checked to make sure it was on.
Apparently, this idiot didn't, so don't get excited.
Oh, sure, you can sit there all calm if you want. I'm the one with millions of dollars at stake.
You know, you better be nice to me, darling. You need me.
Do you think he's gonna hurt her?
I don't know.
This is all my fault.
No, it's not your fault. I don't want to hear that. Call the police. Don't touch anything. Fingerprints. This is Inspector Castillo. I need an APB on a felon. He's armed, dangerous. He's a black man, 6'2", 220. He's wearing a blue jacket. He's got a female hostage, a young black woman about 20. Yeah, thanks. Let's get out of here.
Well, we should call Lionel first.
What?
Alice has been living there. She's very close to Lionel.
All right, call him. Just hurry.
Maybe talk to somebody.
Yeah, sure.
Yes?
Caroline, this is Inspector Castillo. I have some bad news about Alice.
Yes, Cruz, we know.
Cruz, help us!
Told you no funny business.
Lionel, go ahead!
I'm gonna try, big guy. Huh? Huh? She's begging for you. Begging for you. I don't want her to beg. I want you to beg. Don't what? Huh? Don't what? Please, what? What you got, huh? Please what? Please don't hurt them.
Baby, I love you so much.
Oh, I love you. Dad, wait, please.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm really sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. What's wrong? What did I do?
Oh, you didn't do anything. It's not you. It's what I didn't do.
What?
Ted, I didn't know. I didn't know tonight. I don't have any protection.
Well, has anybody actually seen the men at the locker?
Well, I spoke to Caroline on the telephone. There's no doubt the guy is in there and he's holding him hostage.
Thank God you're all right, Eden. Are you sure they didn't hurt you?
Oh, Mama, I'm fine. I'm just worried about Caroline or Alice or whoever else might be down there.
You know if Lionel's in there?
All we know for sure is that Minx is out of state visiting a friend. Whether Lionel or Jane or Warren are there, we don't know until we make contact.
Caroline must be terrified. Well, at least she has Alice with her.
I didn't know they were that close.
Yes, darling, they've become very close.
Excuse me for a second, will you?
Oh.
Mama, you all right?
I'm sorry. It has been a bad day.
Things didn't go smoothly with Pearl.
No, they didn't. Jeffrey had to go in his place at the last minute, Eden. Now, As far as we know right now, Kelly doesn't know to expect him, nor does she know that the whole kidnapping is a fake.
Well, then I guess we just have to believe that Jeffrey will do all right.
Well, at this point, I don't think we have any choice.
All right, we'll run a make on those prints and get an ID to me as soon as possible. Yeah, I'll be at the Capitol House. Thanks.
Cruz?
Yeah.
Need anything, let me know. If they demand money, whatever. I'm here.
Thank you, Mr. C.
I think Mom needs you, Daddy.
All right.
Well, things could be worse.
How?
Well, you know, at least he didn't disappear with Alice. We know where he is. We might have a chance of getting him out of there.
Sounds like CC's imported a herd of elephants up there.
It's probably just Sophia walking around. Wait a minute. That's the SWAT team. They know we're here.
Why would they need a SWAT team to get us? A team of cheerleaders could flush us out. They must have, like, gotten hooked into a different line or something.
I don't know, but I'm getting out of here.
Stay and calm down, all right? Let me hear what's going on up there.
I want tear gas ready in case we have to go in.
They're coming in to get us, Keith. We don't have a chance.
Police will come.
Why haven't they come yet? It's been hours since Cruz was called.
Don't worry, Cruz is a smart cop. He knows better than to come charging in here.
I just hope he doesn't hurt anybody.
He won't. If he was going to, he would have done so already. He just wants to get away.
He's gonna take me with him. He said so all along. I never meant for the two of you to get involved. I'm so sorry. But he put the gun to my face and he told me to tell him where I lived. I'm sorry.
Honey, you don't have anything to be sorry about.
Looks like we're just about on our way, sugar.
And I don't know why you want to take a girl when you could take a woman.
Say what?
I know what a man like you wants and needs. I can give it to you.
Caroline. Hey, shut up, rich man. Caroline's making some sense. Yeah, I think she knows what she's talking about.
I do.
Hey, you take a joyride with me. The joy might never stop. Stay away from her. Shut up. I told you to shut up. Maybe I'll take you with me after all.
No! Please don't be angry with me, Ted. I'm really sorry.
Hey, I'm not angry. I mean, how could I be angry at all?
That I wasn't ready.
No, come on. It's not your fault. I mean, I shouldn't be on your shoulders. I got to think about that kind of stuff, too.
It's just, you know, that things have been so strange since we've been married. I wasn't expecting that.
Even though we can't make love tonight, I feel like we're closer together than we have been before.
I feel that, too. I'm sorry. I guess I let my imagination run and,
Hey. You didn't imagine me holding you in my arms. You didn't imagine me saying I love you. I do, Ellis. I love you very much.
You know, that's just great. We could have gotten men in there undercover, had the guy on the phone. If he didn't reason with us, we could have surprised him. You just killed any chance of that.
You know, I don't have to listen to your garbage, Castillo. I want the guy to think that there's no way out. That way the hostages are safe.
And what if he goes over the edge, Captain, and tries to shoot his way out with one or both of those women in front of him?
I don't think this is the
You
kind
don't
of...
think. You're going to take responsibility for their lives on a guess.
Captain, might I suggest that Cruz take charge of handling this operation?
Castillo is no longer on the force, Mr. Capwell.
Do you have anywhere near the field experience in handling this kind of a circus?
I have experience.
Oh, you do? How many hostage situations have you been in charge of?
I can assure you...
No, let me assure you that I will call the Attorney General or I will call the governor to make sure that he is in charge of this operation. And I don't want you to stand in the way.
Captain, we're tapped into the Lockridge house now. Do you want to take the call?
Castillo will take the call. We're working together on this.
But Captain,
You heard me.
Castillo is...
It's on your head, Castillo.
Why don't you make that connection immediately, Frank?
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. Just don't blow it.
Yeah.
Frank told me what was going on. I'm concerned about Caroline and Ellis, but this couldn't have happened at a worse time for our private venture.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that.
What was the substitution you were talking about?
Jeffrey had to go instead of Pearl.
Jeffrey? I'm not sure we can trust him.
We don't have any choice, and I would appreciate you not telling Sophia that you don't trust him. She's torn up enough about it.
Come on, come on.
Do you think you can talk him into releasing them?
Well, that's what I'm going to try to do.
If I were there, I'd want you in charge.
And thank God you're not there. Thank God you're right here, safe and sound with me. Sure, all the vehicles on the Lockridge property are inoperable, and get an extra SWAT team in there, too. We have confirmed that Lionel Lockridge is a hostage, as well as the 2 women previously known to be held. Get back to me.
They just ID'd the prints. They belong to a guy named Zack Terry.
Zack Terry. All right, run that through the computer and see if he has a wife or a girlfriend. See if his mama lives around here. And if he has anybody, get him here as soon as possible. Sometimes a guy will do something for a woman he loves he won't do for anybody else.
I'll have it run through.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's Lionel, Caroline, and Ellis that I'm worried about.
What's the matter with you?
Has it ever occurred to you that if you had listened to Cruz in the first place, that man would be arrested by now and everybody would be safe?
Well, and if Eden hadn't given Gus a job in the first place, none of this would have happened. Life is made up of a million ifs, Julie. Drive yourself crazy trying to figure them out.
I don't believe this. You don't feel any guilt at all?
No. I'm sorry about what happened, but I don't feel guilty about it. You're an attorney. Tell me why I should.
Well, because you just should. That's why. You should have listened to me.
Objection, Your Honor. It's hearsay.
All right. So it's not your fault. But you certainly didn't help matters any.
Well, I won't deny that. I seldom do in real life. That's why I like our relationship.
Our relationship isn't real life?
I mean that in the most flattering way.
Great, now you're being flattering. Why can't you be like that all the time?
Because then I couldn't be the man you love to hate.
I don't hate you, Mason. Well, not all the time.
Yeah. What about relatives? All right. Yeah, thanks.
They didn't find anybody connected to it?
No. The guy's a loner, I guess.
What now?
Well, I guess we'll try a different angle. I'll have to talk him out. Yeah, this is Castillo. Let's make contact.
What are you turning it off for?
We don't need to listen to this anymore. Some nut job has 3 hostages in the house next door. I mean, the police, as long as they're there, are going to keep the capitalists from trying to make contact with Kelly.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right. This is probably going to take all night.
Days.
Sure don't want to go upstairs, not with all that commotion going on.
All right, I don't think you should. Maybe we can find some way to kill time down here.
Oh, what, over there on the couch?
My couch. My couch is your couch.
Oh, come on, Keith. Didn't you hear what the police said? There's 3 people over there being held hostage. That nutcase could kill them at any moment.
Listen, I heard that, but we can't help him.
Well, I guess not. But maybe I'm not just as much of an animal as you are. The idea of 3 people's lives being in danger is not exactly a turn-on to me.
much longer, he'll realize he doesn't have a chance and he'll give up.
Oh, yeah, the police will talk him into giving up.
Hey, shut up! I heard that. I don't want you to say anything. Not one word. Hear me? You hear me?
Zack, Terry, throw out your weapon and come out with your hands up.
What?
Zack, this is Cruz. I think it's time to get
Serious here, buddy. You are surrounded. You don't have a chance. So why don't you do the right thing and let these people go before somebody gets hurt?
Tell them cops to get back still. And listen up. I'm going to tell you exactly what I want.
He wants an airplane at the airport and safe transportation to it.
It's ridiculous. He knows you wouldn't do that.
Well, he says if I don't do it, he's going to start killing them, one by one.
Enjoy all the action and suspense of Law & Order, starting with Andy Griffith in Matlock. It's an all-star whodunit as Matlock pulls the plug on a hot tub killer. Then Hill Street Blues heats up. Can Furloughs stop a sniper from turning the hill into a war zone? Followed by the all-new special Unsolved Mysteries. Raymond Burr investigates the real facts behind incredible unsolved cases. Tonight on NBC.